Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them getting cream, never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Some like Popeye on the spinach, double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant, I'm the type of can of men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hand on my cut the and I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home that young.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Castle. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now here's Williams. The rebound by Collier. Banked in off the glass. Collier's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bulls.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside for Kidd. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Nails the baby hook.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Pass to Buzelis. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
It's Brown on the wing. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. The coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Carter outside. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Kidd on the wing, Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Chicago trailing. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, T.A., Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And it's Foster missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Tatum. It doesn't go for him. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Here's Brown. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Driving inside.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Bulls trail by 4. A floater. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Now here's Williams. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
It's stolen by Johnson. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Here's Kidd. Still yet to score. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Williams. The tray. The offensive rebound. Big dog. Foster down low. Kidd grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson right side. Takes the 13-footer. Timeout. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You must have loved your dancing shoes at home. Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution for the Bulls, 0.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Stevenson, top of the key. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Rebound by Johnson.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Williams. The shot, no good. Good defense by Kidd.
Chicago foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Shooting for three-pointer.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Johnson with it. No scoring in this one. Off target with his three. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the second. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Bulls trail by 9. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Now, here's Tatum. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Collier. The kick out to Williams. Kidd with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. From the inbound, and the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Castle. That one doesn't go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Collier, that's good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jason.
And Kidd, no good on that one.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Now here's Kidd. He has yet to score. Yep, it counts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And he banks in the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Collier with some art, and that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Cooper. Carter comes in with the double team. Here's Tyson. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trailed by 9. Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland leading by 8. From deep, Trent. Six on the shot clock. Another shot. Lets it go from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Edwards.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Trent outside. Shot from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes in there. Trent's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Payne for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Walker. Kept alive. Goes back up. Here's Foster. No good on the 3. Now Cleveland moving it up. The shot no good. Tyson. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Scooped up. Trent outside.
Chicago foul. Foster. First personal foul. 14th foul. floor for
23 seconds left in the first half. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. They break it out 5-on-3. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Williams for three. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Trent with the wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Carter. And he lays it straight in. Carter's got 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's Trent outside. Drills the three-pointer.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor, equally as important. He is a complete player.
Here's Williams. Good in the assist to Kidd. That's now 8 points for Williams.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Kidd. Cleveland leading by 13. And here's Brown outside. A shot missing. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar. And Jaylen Brown is that.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Buzelis. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. And here is Williams. 8 points for him. Tatum's shot is off. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And it's blocked by Brown. Chicago again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Out to the wing. Here's Kidd. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Kidd's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says Rosters have expanded, and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Chicago making a switch here. Here's Foster.
Oh, yes! Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Bulls, Foster.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Cleveland leading by 10. Left side, Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Foster with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here are the Bulls now. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. .139 left in the third quarter of the game. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bulls trail by 8. In the corner, Powell with it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Cooper. From the arc. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Now off the inbound. Back to Johnson. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Cooper. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Williams, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Trent. Rebound by Williams.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
From outside the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers on top.
51.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bulls trail by 5. right side, Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Buzelis. Bulls moving the ball around to the inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Cooper. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Carter outside. Pass to Collier. 6 to shoot. There's Williams. King with the block. They get it back. Collier. That's good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's Trent on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Cooper. Shoots over Collier. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Castle. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Cooper. Takes it off the glass. Here's Collier. Pass to Castle. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Trent outside. You can't get that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
It's Trent on the wing. Here's King. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Collier, that's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Trent, right side. The 3 connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Got a piece of it. Here's Collier driving the lane.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Williams for 3. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Chicago trailing here. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Collier. Inside to tie it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Now the Bulls with it. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Collier. He's covered by Kidd. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pocket 6. Here's Castle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Tatum a screen. Right side, Williams. Off target from the wing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Kidd. No one near him. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Buzelis. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Pass to Collier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Carter. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.